With its ending. Oh, no. Hold on. We're putting the text on. Wait, we're going the other way. Don't know that one, Dora. Just to be clear, you guys don't need to be watching me right now. Kurt's still going. I made the mistake thinking he was done. I was wrong. It'll probably be ending in the next hour. So, momentous event, go see it. Oh, I did not mean to bring you with me. Damn it. Please tell me you can follow me up here. Alright, good. Back in the hole with you. Come here. Get down here. Come here. Alright, hold on. Come here. Come on. Fine. Let's see if this works. That did not work. Come here. Oh, good. Now it went in. What the? Oh, come on. Oh, tell me the lead did not go all the way down there. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna do some flooding of the roof of my house. It's not there. You just reached it? Oh, well, there you go. Twitch just, Kurt just reached the far lands. Congratulations, man. Okay, at least I didn't, like, steal all his thunder for... I really didn't want to do that. I really wanted to... I've been waiting to stream all day because I didn't want to go on at the same time that he was going. That would have been rude. Where'd the lead go? Hey! What'd you do with the lead? You know what? Here. Oh, I can't give you a lead. Ah, dang it. I want you to find the lead. If I give you the... I want to give you a lead to find the lead. I think I can do that. Not here. Well, I think it finally went in. It's up there? Alright, hi dude. We're just gonna strap you down somewhere. Not next to the portal. Oh, I need a fence post. Dang it. Okay, don't follow me. Dip! That's stop! There. Wait, there's the lead! Okay. That raised more questions than it answered. Now let's just pop you down like right here. I think that's a pretty good spot. Yeah, it is faithful. It is faithful 32, but as I keep saying whenever people ask me that question, this is more than just faithful 32. It's got a whole bunch of shaders and stuff going on. This is part of the mod pack that was created by Clutch. A sprinkle of enhancements. Where did the... Did it somehow go in the portal anyway? Where's the frickin'... It's gone. It's gone again. Why is it gone again? How did I lose it again already? Well, I want to put the lead down somewhere. Hey, cat. That is interesting. Oh yeah, that would be how it would work, wouldn't it? Go up there, cat. I don't really care. I don't care. That actually is not a bad idea. You know what? Hold on. I could do this. I have this ability to do things. We have Nightbot, right? Nightbot. New command. Name. Shaders. And I like what Steve said. That's a good answer. texture pack is Faithful 32. Shaders is complementary shaders. This is part of an overall mod pack by Clutch called a Sprinkle of Enhancements. Create. That should be in now. Shaders should be in a thing. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. We should probably have that also for a texture pack too, but I think that'll do for now. How are you in? So confused. All right, let's go get a. I already got one, but let's go get it. Oh no, I don't have one. I had a Ender Pearl, and I used it up to go back home last time to get that guy. Well, actually, to get the guy that bred that guy, because I made sure to get the stuff to breed him this time. Oh, I was about to say, he didn't drop it, he dropped 3. Thought the Firelands were what way? West? They're definitely west. I mean, they're also east and south, but the one in question is west. Stay. Dude, if he follows me this time, I don't think they're supposed to teleport. That one certainly feels like it does. Alright, so I'm going to go home, and I have an idea for spreading the water throughout the rest of the base that I am expanding out to. I wanted to flood the ceiling and then dig straight, flood a part of the ceiling, just a diagonal part of the ceiling, and then dig straight down. That was my basic plan. Then it would be easier to just dig out each section after that. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna make more sense when I do it. It's gonna be long though. I'm gonna have to do 1632. I think 48. Dig straight down to bedrock from the roof, while in water. So after I spread it that many times, I think I don't actually. I'm thinking that's what it is. We're going in that portal. I guess I need to repair my tools too. My tools are starting to get a little worse for wear. I got that one, I got one in the box too. We gotta get that one fixed up. I can check the box over there and pull it out. You know, let me do that real quick. Yeah, that one. I already repaired it a little bit once. It was pretty shot. Then I had to leave. We're back again. Far and above the closest one home. All right. I think we're got enough room to do this. Pretty sure. I'm gonna put that there. I gotta do one thing with this. I want to add another fence post here. I gotta grab my axe too. I think I can grab that and yep, there we go. Don't suppose you have a fence gate over here, hon? No. That would be too easy. I just and 4 oak slabs. I mean, in general, this entrance needs to be altered, but I can't take it anymore. Oh, I guess I needed 3 oak slabs. Oh, whatever. Are my sounds still down? No, it sounded quiet. Horse. Gonna need that. We can put that down too. I think we can work on that at some point today. Wait, if I remember to. Because if we look, this one? No, this one. Yeah, that's 9. We can make it. We can make it now. I can make the next conduit. So if I take the water and go straight this way, all the way down to that corner, it should make it easier for spreading water later on. should be up to here. Oh, good. I do need to get water on the two sides of this. I will do that now. What's this? Oh. Go. That. Almost to a point where it's easier to grab it from. I can't believe I went live 5 minutes before Kurt made it to the power lines. I feel like such a fool. Now, if we do this, and I dig straight down, and then do a kelp straight up, then it will be very easy to spread the water from that point. I thought this would take me a lot longer than it is, just for this one part. Right, JMA? He did. And that was me not knowing his format. I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of other people's stuff, so I just didn't know. When he said he was doing a backup and he was doing like a plan B something, I thought that meant he was done. I was wrong. I was very politely waiting for him to finish. I didn't want to take anything from his, not that I'm huge, and I know that. Not that I'm even big, not that I'd be influenced at all, but I didn't want to be like the only person on the server that was live, although I wouldn't have been. There were others earlier, but he was still just starting. So, I mean, yeah, I don't hold that against them at all, obviously. But, yeah, here we are. Okay, now that we have a straight line across, that means that as soon as we do a straight line up and down, we can flood the whole thing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight down here. Oh good, copper. I'm going to hit up. Yeah, there it is. Wait for the water. There we go. Now I have it going top to bottom, and if I put down a kelp at the bottom there, I can spread the water straight up. Once I am done. I am not done. Look here. This is as far as I've gotten. Pretty far. But if you see on the map, I'm at y negative 16. I intend to get to y negative 55. So we still got lots to go. And now that I've done this, we're going to go right here, and I'm going to go like that on all these spots so that I can make it so that when I dig straight down through, the water's not going to screw. Ah, crap. And that makes sense. I did do that at a five away thing in both directions, so that would be the point that it coincides with. It does make me wonder if I got the lighting upstairs wrong, honestly, because those were not in the cardinal direction thing going straight along this line. I gotta double check that. Something's off. Well, luckily I put these down low enough that this shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay, so now I should just... Well, I guess we put one moss right there. I want to make sure that, that when I do the next area, I can go down a little bit easily. I think we'll be okay. We want to go 3. So 1, 2, 3. Hey, black belt. Okay, that one's going to spread to the side, so let's put one here and one here. Actually, that's not the thing I'm doing right now. That's the thing I was doing earlier. And the thing I've been focusing on lately offline. I mean, it's technically what I'm doing now, but that's not the focus of what I'm doing right now. You'll see in a second. This is to make it so that I can propagate the water easily. I really hope I'm using that word right. Spread the water. That one's in the way. Let me get up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Get over to there. Dig that down. I actually had a zombie spawn up there, drop down and come after me. After lighting up this whole area, there was that one block. There, that will work. Well, now we can only... I kind of made it a rule when doing this particular little project. You don't build to get back out. You dig to get back up because you're going to be. It's a removal project, anyways. Okay, so now that we got this going on, now we go back up again. We. And I need to dig straight down on all these spots. And I also need to figure out which one of these is wrong. Something's wrong. They should all be right on this line, you'd figure. It should be on the same line. This should... Yeah, just like these are all on the same line. Why aren't those on the same line? Why are those all off by one? How did I do that? See it from right here? I screwed that up somehow. Okay, so there should be 9 blocks in between each one, correct? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's correct. And that's lined up. We're lined up that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Forty-six, 178. This is, there should be 10 blocks in between each one, so this should be 56, 168. So 6 and 8, 6 and 8. It's not 6. It should be here. Why is it? Where's the measurement off? Where did I screw up? Oh no. Oh no. I see it now. That's right. That's wrong. I did the whole top row wrong. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's get some redstone blocks. We're gonna have to redo this. This is not what I intended to be doing right now, though. But I need to fix that. That's off. That is off. And it's from this point over, right? And that one's right. I just screwed up here. Yeah, we were talking about that recently. The only thing about Deep Slate that kind of sucks is that. I love everything else about Deep Slate. I can forgive it for that. And it does give a challenge to actually doing these big projects, digging straight down. I do wish they would add properties to Deep Slate to complement that, though. That I do wish they would do. Like, if they're going to do that, give it an increased hardness level. You tell me the wrong direction or something? No, that's correct. Like, just about every block in the game is in, like, 3 or 4 different groups of hardness. You have your stones. Your dirt type things. I mean, there's like, and when we're talking hardness, I'm talking about for explosive resistance. I should say. I need to correct that. It'd be nice if they had done something like that with Deep Slate to make it more interesting. Okay, so this should be over here. Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna suck because this is sand. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to put down a block underneath this to catch the sand that comes out. I did not mean to mind that. Crap. So. Alright, note to self, I gotta fix that one too. Alright, this one's not so bad though. There we go. Block of redstone there. Bulb here. break the redstone. There it is. Where'd it go? I thought I saw it go down. It went up. It is technically a non-renewable, but it's like dirt for the longest time was a non-renewable. I mean, yeah, it's non-renewable, except for the fact that it's an infinite world. And really easy to find in it. I'm fine with it being non-renewable. I do wish... I know what you mean, though. I mean, it's not farmable. I think that's slightly different. Like, you can farm cobble. Just right here. I think that was it, actually. That's the only ones that got out. Oh, that's going good. Yeah, there's no way of doing a cobble like the same thing you do with cobblestone and basalt. Yeah, that does suck. It's the same thing with blackstone. I do wish there was a way of farming blackstone as well. I think that one's a more important one to be able to farm because that one is in such small portions and it is a very distinct color palette that could be utilized more readily. Oh, I should have saved for this one. I'm assuming this one's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Sand. We gotta be a little bit more careful with this particular part right here because I do want that water source. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Be here. I'm gonna have to move to the side a little bit. That side. There. Okay, now I can put in the bulb again. Oh, that's true! Pickles trades do give you a way of getting blackstone. Which makes deep slate and sand like the only things that you can for those major things, right? Love deep slate. Deep slate's so nice. Put this here. I think that'll be fine. Of course, sand being one of the more annoying ones since you do need that for things. Correct. Correct. Not correct. Didn't mean to do that one. What single block do I have I can put there? Yeah, how about you? There. Up. Get me out of here. Oh. There. I think I fixed that one. So we're good. Okay, so now we just gotta put these all back in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is the tricky one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this one. I want to put it here. No, I'm gonna go. Here. Over here too. Put this back in. It's gonna remove that water source. Water to get around it though. That's good. Same thing with this one. There. I'm missing 2. Wait, are these off? Yes. A single block here. You go in here. Alright, which other one am I missing? That one. And now we put these here. Glass can be with villagers. Yeah. Glass is easy with villagers too. I mean, technically you can like mine up a desert for bulk. But it does use a lot of tools and a lot of fuel to cook it up and a lot of time. You could just spend that time like just trading with villagers every day. And getting more villagers to do the trade with. It's like 4 per pumpkin. I I keep comparing trades to villagers for the cost of a pumpkin. But it's true! Okay, careful of ores. Like that one. Okay, now we go do it that many more times. Not that ore. Waxa. Ew. It's not fall this time. Evidently, you can swim down faster than water can fall, because there's at least one diamond nearby. Don't dig the diamond. That one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I definitely need some room. That didn't work. Okay, we'll do it this way then. We're gonna get more of that. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. It's stacks of things. Get rid of this. I want to put that in the ender chest. That's part of what we were working on. I can get rid of that now. I'm done with it. Just gotta put it away later. Okay. Well, now that I got the room, I picked it up. Might as well get the other ones. Oh, frickin' hell. I gotta admit, though, I'm never lacking for deep slate. If I need deep slate for a project, I usually have so much of it that's basically coming out of my gills. So, yeah, on the one hand, you can't technically do a farm for deep slate, but on the other hand, it's like cobble. Once you start getting it, you got a lot of it. I'll do one more, and then I gotta go do some stuff. Did you actually have a project where you needed more deep slate and you, like, didn't have enough on you? Hey, man. No ores that time. Except for that ore that I just dug into right, or just swam into right there, which is where the diamond was. You're trying to cover 112 by 112 area. Well, you're gonna run out of anything there. You're watching the Flobathon at your sister's, but then had to come home. Kurt reached the Farlands around 9 p.m. Well, it's always there. Okay, we gotta get this to go around and back into that hole. That should be fine. Yeah, and guess when I went live? Right before it happened. He's still there. He's looking at his achievements right now. Or not his achievements, his stats, like the number of blocks he's broken and all that stuff. Dump blocks off. Man, with a thing like that too, I don't know what he did when he got there. That's one of those tasks, one of those jobs where you seek to do a thing, and when you get there, you're like, you know what? To me, that's a definite now what moment. Like, you dedicated a large amount of time to doing this thing. With the actual thing that you're doing is the journey. And the getting there is not really part of the journey. Oh, I did not mean to do that. How the heck did I do that? Oops. That should be in general block storage. Up here, I think. That'd be a good spot. These are used for redstone. Now the east. I still owe the joke. You better go back and get that sword that you left back at your base. You might need it at this point. Now you better hurry back to spawn and grab it. It's kind of the end of an era on that one. Don't you think? That was one of those first streamer, YouTuber, thingamabobbers where it's like, I'm going to be doing X for Y amount of time or something like that. Like, when Ko started doing his stream a day, that Fedrin eventually joined into as well. That was one of the, Kurtz was one of the first big ones. I think it's stone and one of these. No, I moved this one over here. Can't wait till these are all marked again. It's gonna be so much nicer. Where is Tough? There we go. Gravel is here. Sand, that doesn't have its own box yet, I don't think. That's just dirt yet. Dirt itself has its own box here. I don't think we need to be carrying around the moss right now, so that can go in here. This is like tools and stuff. Empty you? Yeah, okay, grab you. Yeah, and 1 million seems like just an arbitrary number to a lot of people until you start actually like counting it by one block at a time. Or one whatever at a time. That's a big freaking number. I'll be getting it eventually anyways. That's the thing about all these ores that I'm exploring. Eventually, I'll be getting them anyway. I suppose I should mine these too, huh? I do love that he was able to find a way to make it, like, something to do. I don't mean, like, I'm gonna build a castle this big and I'm just gonna keep doing it until it's... I mean, he made it something to do for a reason. The fact that he took it and turned it into an event for, raising money for charity. I know that a lot of people are like, well, that's the way you do it now. Well, it's not the way you used to do it. It wasn't always a thing like that. I love that he, like, turned that into the default thing that he did. Because he did, and that's cool. And it probably influenced a lot of other people who did that from that point forward. That's very cool. Ah, damn it. You know what? Fine. Kurt's such a down-to-earth guy, too. Gonna talk to him until someone else brings up another subject that we can that they want to talk about. In case anyone is like, man, it's all talk about Kurt. Well, it is a major accomplishment, so yes, it is something that's going to happen. It's the subject that is today the subject of the day. Definitely. But yeah, like he was getting questions like, would you change this? Would you do this? Would you do that? Would you? He's always like flabbergasted, like, I don't know. And he would just do what Kurt, like, I love. One of the questions was, if you could go back 14 years to the beginning of this whole thing and tell yourself anything and say anything to yourself, what would you say? And he, of course, had no answer for that. And all I could picture was him just going back to that point in time and just going up to say, going and seeing himself, just be like, "Hello, you," as Kurt does, and that's all he has to say to himself. Yes, Wolfie made it. Wolfie did, in fact, die once, but was brought back to life by a renewal of a save. So he restored it back up. But the only reason that it died was a glitch in the first place. And his only death was Wolfie teleporting into him in a boat. Alright, I'm going to make sure that he's still there and is AFK in the middle of the field, because I feel I need to do that now that I've seen people do that. Just want to see if on the map he's moving. He is moving. I think. I saw him move for a second. There he goes, okay. He is not AFK dead. You know, the funny thing is, the more we talk about the deep slate being so needed. See that wall of chests over there? That is like 80% deep slate? As you mentioned that. I look at this pillar of water. And I would so like to just flood this whole area. So I don't have to worry about lighting. I don't have to worry about, you know, all the things that are, all the reasons why we're flooding this in the first place. And all I can think of is the only reason that I don't do that, because if I do that, all the deep slate's going to float away. And I've considered flooding it so that I could just ignore it. Let the deep slate float away. I don't need it. It just means I gotta put it somewhere. Ah, dang it, I didn't want to. Fine. It might also come down to how people build. I do have a habit of digging into things. I don't usually have to worry about the idea of collecting materials because the materials I collect are from making the base. So I guess I don't think in the terms of I would need X amount, all that deep slate later on. I did not want to do that. Better. Don't dig the conduit. Don't dig the conduit. There. Wait, is that off? Why is that off? Why is that off? What the frick? Why? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I went that way instead of that way. Well. Brilliant. Good job. Well done. Try it again. Hey. Oh, that's the center of the conduit. I mean, you're right. If I mine it with silk, I won't want it. It's less useful. Oh, I hope that I don't accidentally hit one of those as we go through here. We're going that way. Good, we miss. All right. Yes, if you want to do the conduit, you need the heart of the sea, the 8 shells, and prismarine. So the only way to get prismarine is to find an ocean monument. I don't know of any other way. You can't. I think you might be able to trade for it if you trade a really lot with a wandering trader. You'd be waiting a while, though. This one I should be able to dig straight down. Oh, we gotta go drop off blocks. Yeah, there we go. But in order to get Guardians, you need to go to an ocean monument, Black Belt. I was actually kind of anticipating that answer. Well, I don't know of any other way to get in Guardians. So, you know, like, same thing. Should probably mine those at some point. I think we're gonna have enough to do some cooking here soon too. Alright, we don't have an overstack of anything else. I'll just put the diorite away, though. Well, he's still saying his finish ups, but yes. Or am I just not? I just rewound and it's probably got. Yeah, all right. You're probably right. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that then. Thank you. Then I could go ahead and turn off this sign. Not that I'm being all that interesting right now, but I am willing to talk about anything you want. We've already talked a little bit about the Flopathon, so if you want to bring that one up again, understand that we did just talk about it. How you doing, Benjamin? If you were going to do the type of base that I'm currently doing, it honestly would probably be easier to build up for it. The only reason I actually, when I was originally going to do this season, my original intention was to make a skyscraper. I was going to do a really cool skyscraper coming out of the ground, going straight up, filled with water, and do the whole thing that way. It would be easy to farm the glass. It would look good. It would be effective. All the things that I wanted to have happen would have happened with that. There's two reasons. Two reasons that I did not do that. One, I thought it would be an eyesore on spawn to do that so early on, because I didn't trust my own aesthetics for that type of thing. And two, I'm not going to put an outhouse on that. That'd be weird. So if you're intending to do this type of strategy, Doride, I encourage you to build up. Unless you just want to be able to mine forever. Because there's definitely a lot of mining in this. Is that the right direction? Yeah. Yeah, but there's no good colors for a porta potty in this. There's close, but it's not quite there. Blue hardened clay? Oh no. No, that doesn't look like it at all. And also, the porta potty in this game, your best design for that is to make it look tiny. And it's hard to make it look tiny without using doors. Doors and trapdoors. That's your best bet. Bar none, the best way to make a porta potty in this, because you obviously I have experience doing that, is with trapdoors and doors. And concrete and clay don't have a trapdoor. Otherwise, I would have considered that. Blue Netherwood would have been my pick for closest, yes. It would have required me to get that stuff early on. We spawned in a red biome, and it was difficult to get that. And it just wasn't coming out very well. I was not happy with it for a porta potty. But I did try that. And if I was good to, but that's beside the point. If I built it into a giant skyscraper, we're not going to put the porta potty on top. Technically, I'm using a fortune pick. If I hit a ore, it's getting fortuned anyways. It's okay. I would just rather get the ore. What? Where am I? But the point of the porta potty for me is it's the entrance to the base. Like, when Jenny did his mobile home was his mobile home because he had all his junk, and because he could use it like that. All his junk was in there. All the resources that he used. He had storage in there, and he had all the crafting material, benches and stuff like that in there. All that stuff was there for him to go in there and do his thing. When Beef does that, he sets up his boathouse, and he has in the boathouse a little bit of storage, and he's got all the other stuff that he actually takes and spreads it out away from there anyways. So even then, but with a porta potty, it's just an entrance, and the only way it really makes sense is if you go in and you go down. Outside of that, it just doesn't seem right. Yeah, so I definitely chose carefully what I wanted to do. Oh, also, the other big reason I couldn't use, this is the real kicker. I just remembered why I didn't do it. Why we didn't use the nether wood. Oh, it's a shroom. The nether trap doors. They're clear. They're like, they're barred. You can see through them. That's not a very good porta potty. You gotta admit that. That kind of makes it difficult to argue. Because I remember trying it out. I just couldn't remember why I canceled it out. And that, I think, was the main reason. Incomplete porta potty, if you can get away with it. I believe that was the point you're trying to make. If it's the only one, he'd be using it too. Oh, phew. I thought I accidentally turned at some point. At the bottom, it already is mud. How close am I at this point? And now the glow squid fall. Jeez. So we're about halfway. All right. We gotta deal with like 4 more lights. Well, you're not gonna make it. Oh yeah! You know where we are right now? The first base location. That's the fireflies. Yeah, I was about to say. We got a dump block after this one, I think. There is now a chief sewer inspector on the server. Maybe inspection is due. If anything, my cistern is too clean. It's not like you can brown it up. You don't have that type of water in the game. Thankfully. As I recall, the last time I got technically pranked, I was so unimpressed with the prank that I basically just shrugged it off and moved on. I seem to have gotten Dyer pretty good though. He wanted to get the courts involved. Though I was technically correct. Swamp water is kind of greenish brown. Yeah, but you can't bring it here. But it does exist in the game. Right, but you can't prank me with it. I think that was the point. Unless you take my entire base, move it to a swamp. Which, at that point, that's not a prank anymore. That's just... I don't know what you call that. It's... That would take days and multiple people to do. Well, I suppose you could technically work on it on the side and then just... Well, I guess you would have to fill in this one. Man, it would be easier to fill this in or to dig it out. And either way, you'd have to do both. Ugh. Poor gold squid. There. I just saw Calypso the dog, which means Hunt is not far behind. There's wifey.
Hunt is not far behind.
I was right, wasn't I? What?
I heard you.
Mm-hmm. I just dug through our old base.
I heard old base. Old base?
The one on our property that was under the ground with stairs going down to. Yes, our old base. No, that was open for about 2 weeks. You were using it. I had to force you to leave.
You did.
And you forgot that it existed. Mm-hmm. You poor thing, needing to build a home. It's a heck of a lot better than not a box. Yes, better than sleeping under a tree, Huck Finn. It's not a bad quick reference.
Not bad for a quick reference.
Yes, not bad for a quick reference.
I know.
Okay. I thought you were laughing at how ridiculous that was. Well, thank you.
I was kidding. I just said it to be funny.
Not laughing at me much.
I'm just saying to be funny.
Mm-hmm. Not close yet. No. Everything about digging out my base is not small. I actually went through and did the math, guys, for how long it takes me to do each one of these. Dog?
She just,
Look at her!
I know. She bounced it through and then backed up. Come on. Come on.
Like, I succeeded. Now you know your job. I'm going to point at the ball.
Yes. Whoa.
Jeez. Just launched yourself into my desk.
Yes, she did.
And is now rewarded for it. Maybe that was not a good plan.
She has been trained. There's the ball. Chuck it. She will chuck on command. I don't want to go on.
She could be trained, but that wouldn't be as fun. I want a dog with personality. And she's definitely that. Her personality is ball. Which in retrospect is not a large amount of personality, but it works nonetheless. No, she doesn't care about food. I mean, to be fair, she enjoys a treat when she comes inside from my mother. Because she pampers the dogs. The other dog, every time that it goes outside, she's like, oh, you want a treat? Here's your treat. You get a treat for going outside. Here's your treat. Which means the dog is now trained to want to go outside all the time. Not the best of plans. But beyond that, she will often not eat her food because she's simply not hungry. And for a lot of people with dogs, that's like sacrilege. Because for many dogs, that food is life. No, it's purely ball. Dogs keep chasing the plates that people throw them, hoping to find food, but never is any. Oh, no. Not this one. She knows. Frisbee is the other form of ball. It's the other ball. She doesn't care about stuffed toys. She wants something that she can chase, something that bounces. I've gotten her to like a stuffed toy for a while in the beginning. It's been a while. She has not cared about stuffed toys in a long time. Couldn't get her to focus on it. She just didn't care. It was not ball. Dang it. We're gonna end up with a lot of this, but we'll start bringing it in here. Oh, that can go in here. The thing I was trying to bring in here was the stair. Yeah. Because evidently I've been using a lot of stairs in this. Dang it. H. Well, H to you too, Jubilee. Hi. Lots of door, right? Ah. Ow. Oh, that didn't help. I was figuring that if I was swimming, dang it, if I was swimming fast enough, then I would be down low enough to get the benefit of standing on ground, maybe. Dig faster. Didn't work like that. Okay, I think we got enough for 2 more. If we can do 2 more, then we get to the easier section. Dang it. I'm going to do one more, and then I want to go see if I can find Adlington. Because I'm not going to be able to talk as much soon, since Hun is going to be going to bed, and I don't want to keep her awake. Which actually means I don't think we're going to be having a very long stream today. I really just wanted to do a little bit of something because I would have felt weird not to stream. Really weird. I was waiting to hit that button for like 5 hours. There were predictions that when Kurt got going that he would be the Flopathon would be like 3 to 4 hours because he would have reached it by then. It was not 3 hours. It was not 4 hours. It was 5 hours. And at the 4th hour mark, I'm like, okay, well, I got to start at some point. Because it's my jerk. I'll put up a disclaimer and a reminder, but jerk. Okay. Just turn on... No, not that one. That's the wrong button. And the number of improperly saved screenshots that have happened in this game. Alright, let's go find Adlington. We'll take the slow horse, as I so often do. I guess that's why they backed it up like crazy. Nothing here yet? Still. Still nothing there, okay. LinkedIn.
Hello?
You just looked right at me and just like, hello, and just walked away. I expected you to jump at the skeletal horse. You didn't even notice that I was there. That's great.
I didn't even see
That was
you
even
in the
better than I
slightest.
thought.
I didn't see you in the slightest.
So we need to go take a look in Goodland and discuss. What do you think?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, it's gonna be a bit of a walk as usual.
Yeah. Well, we decided to build it so far away.
Well, it was your idea, but yes. I don't think I would have had a better one. I go ahead, start heading that way. I'm gonna go put my horse down somewhere.
Okay, sounds good. I'll grab
Or
it.
go at home. I did not mean to be in here. Just pass through, that's okay. It's just the four of us, so I can go take a nap really quick. Or we can just take a nap when we get there, because once we get in the boat, it doesn't matter anymore. Right. Stay. Let's grab one of the boats from over here. Not that boat. That boat. That takes 2 people. That's the wrong way. If he was heading straight there, he would have went this way. Need more torches out here. What sound? The sound of the phantoms, Batman? Dang it. Oh, he hasn't left yet. Nice, Batman. I was heading back because I thought that I had outpaced you, dropping off my horse, only to check the map and you were right behind me, so. Do this. And then go set up a room. Do you have the auto run thing?
I do.
If you set that up, you can join the room.
Oh, I could do that. Hang on. I don't like the name that you gave it.
Gland?
gland. Yeah.
I'm still unsure about it being a Goodland yet, so I'm still trying to. I've been referencing it that whenever people are asking me about it on the server because they don't know yet.
Right.
But I've been hem-hawing it.
No, I like the idea that you came up with. I think it's a good idea.
I do, but there is a thing coming up in the future that might have a certain face on it, so I'm not entirely certain. We'll see. It'd be kind of weird to not do it when someone else is doing it. So I'm assuming you've seen that. First of all, what is the big area to the southeast near the Illager outpost?
I was starting to clear some sand up.
With water?
Yeah, you know, you don't have to pick it up. It all flows into the chests. I thought it was a pretty genius idea. We came up with it on stream.
Not bad.
I'm ready to try 2.0 of this idea. It's going to be much cleaner.
Does it involve an allay?
No. It's still water. I don't like the LAs.
There's one over there now. Actually, there's two over there, and one of them has the amethyst next to it, and a way of multiplying them.
Okay, you know why there's one over there now? It's because it followed me, and I abandoned it in the desert when I came back.
Actually, that one blew up.
Oh, okay.
I had to bring another one over there.
That was my
I
last
gave that one the job of picking up sand, and when I was doing the bombing of the mountain, I always put a little bit. I dig a little hole and put the sand in the hole,
Right.
so that it'll blow up further downwards.
Right.
And since I gave it the job of sand, when the first bomb went off, the LA went, ooh, sand, and went straight into 18 TNT.
That poor guy.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty durable. They regenerate like nothing else in the game. They literally cannot drown. But 18 TNT, it didn't do well with 18 TNT.
Monster.
I did mean to.
Last time
Give me
we
a
were
few
going to the
minutes.
desert, you were giving me heck for leaving them in the ice.
Hi, person on the server.
Hello.
Hi, Adlington.
She noticed the map that I pointed to her that shows your name.
Ah, hello.
He said hello. Like she says hello.
Okay. That's racist.
That's not racist.
No, this would be hello, governor.
That'd be closer.
That is
What
my
was that?
accent. Cockney everything.
She said no. That would be if she said hello, governor.
Oh no.
Eliza Doolittle for life.
Eliza Doolittle for life.
Who's Eliza Doolittle?
That's what he said. Who is
My fair lady.
My Fair Lady?
Yeah.
Evidently, it's My Fair Lady.
Huh? Rings a bell? Maybe.
Okay. I don't know that one, hon, off the top of my head.
I know, because the girls wanted to make you sit and watch a musical with them, and you said,
No, I did not want to watch a black and white musical with them, no.
In color. Thank you very much.
It's in color. What year?
It doesn't matter. It's
What year?
Audrey Hepburn.
It's odd. That doesn't sound like you were singing Audrey Hepburn.
She wasn't singing it either.
This is how my
Nine-
Sunday streams often go too, because on my Sunday stream she interrupts often.
That's okay. My Fair Lady, 1964.
1964.
I told
Yeah.
you in the 60s.
I didn't hear you say that part. You said that part in your head, hon.
Oh, I did.
You wouldn't tell me the date.
Said 60.
Hmm.
Maybe it was in my head. I definitely thought 60s.
You know how many times that I hear I told you that, and she just told me that in her head?
Hey, hey.
She said,
Oh, no.
truth hurts, mister. Yeah.
What the heck?
Okay, we're almost there. As soon as we get there, I need to help her out for a second, too.
No worries.
There's a portal there. It goes
Oh, why
back.
didn't we take that?
It goes back. I
Can't take it
said
the
there
other
was
way?
a portal. I did not say there was a path.
Oh.
There is technically a way to get to the roof of the Nether, and if you take an Ender Pearl and throw it at the right spot in the roof of the Nether, you can take some portals that are on the. You can get back through 80s portals.
That's very fancy.
Yeah, and we're in the blue biome, so you can always find an Enderman in there.
Oh, cool.
So back isn't so bad if you know how to do it. To there, well, I'm using dolphins a lot, actually. Yeah, this is like a 10-minute trip.
It's gonna be so much better when the railway's involved. It's so much easier.
Yeah, I've talked to Arcus,
Good.
and he's going to set up another railway there.
Oh. Well, that's
We just need to establish where it goes, and he says then he'll set it up. Which will make it like a 1-minute journey.
Sounds like he's crapping out on our overground railway, though.
Well, to be fair, this is a distance.
To be fair, nothing. Oh, my damn railway.
Well, you can talk to him. I'm the one who said, yes, I would love the Nether version.
Okay.
If you want to convince him otherwise to do a railway this far, you go for it.
I mean, we better build a Goodland that's worth it.
Okay, let me get inside. Then I'll go help her out real quick.
All right. Stay inside, like there's anything built over here to get inside of.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah. Where do you
mountain.
think that beacon's coming from?
No, I saw that. I mean, it's largely just a glorified storage room. I see you
Yeah,
brought
that's
your
the
base
inside I
over
meant.
here with all your water stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it's a water ladder. I like water. It's so much easier.
There's a tunnel in somewhere here. Where is it? So that's impressive how much mountain you've taken off. That's good.
Huh?
It's impressive how much mountain you've taken off. Good work.
I have a lot of experience with large amounts of removal. Yeah, I doubled that up.
I see that.
It's a lot more storage because I needed it. Okay, be right back.
Okay.
I think I got all the unmutes done. You can hear me now, right?
And
Okay. And it's almost nighttime.
uh-oh.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I can go back to sleep really quick. So, when I was doing this, I did not anticipate, and I should have, how wide, I know it sounds, how big the mountain is. No, I mean how wide the foot of the mountain is.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to decide how big the actual center is that we want and how high we want everything to be. I was actually thinking level 72 for the pathways, by the way.
Level 72
Actually-
works for me. That's fine.
That's about 8 above sea level.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be give a lot of room below for stuff and things. And I'm assuming that you've been putting up a border for what is the border for? The circular
Around
border.
the pillages? Or the
No,
big circle?
The big circle.
Like a rough, I think it was like 320 circle around your beacon.
For the actual Goodland area?
Yeah, for like the entire space.
I was thinking double that.
We can do double. Let's go bigger, sure.
Because the only thing we have to do is give it path and flat area to work with.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I'm gonna go sleep. That's
Okay.
not too bad. And the other thing is, I'm thinking that the area to the southeast
Mm-hmm.
should remain mountainous. 'Cause honestly, them mountains too big. There's too many of them, and we could leave it to be a little bit scenic.
I'll bring out the map. Hang on. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, come on up. Take a look.
Cool.
Around.
That sand area was taken down to 64, but right now I can stop bringing it down to 72 around everything. Right?
Yeah, I thought that would be easier too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I'm also looking around, and if we're going to build a first area, we probably want to start with the flattest area first. I know we were saying we wanted the first area to be to the north,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm thinking that the first area where we do the first path out should probably be this direction.
Yeah, probably. That takes us
And-
to our pillages and stuff too.
Mm-hmm. So what we could do is, I was thinking, I'm still thinking about this. I have no clue one way or the other. Let me just get a bunch of blocks here. So we could take the pathway beacon here. And the pathway come out this way.
Mhm.
Just like a complete straight path out to where the distance that we want to go, whatever that is. And I'm looking on the map, and like I said, I was thinking double that, so probably, you know,
There should
way
be a
up there.
marker.
If we include some of the water too, that'd not be a bad thing.
No, it won't be a bad thing. If we follow
Now
up,
here's
like,
the question.
right where the beacon is,
Go ahead.
we should see it. Yeah, right here.
That's where you were thinking?
This is all at level 64, but if we can definitely go further.
That is the area so far. I just want to be able to give... What we could do is we could just bring the path out to here, and if we need to expand it, we can always expand it.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that makes sense. That's good for a first area, honestly. You're right.
This
You are
whole
right.
kind of quadrant around to the pillager spawner is quite flat. We could work this whole area.
Right. Now, the pathway. I think that the first thing that we want to do is have one coming straight out in the cardinal directions.
Mhm.
What do we want to do in between that? Like we have...
Probably diagonal ones. Like, split it up into 8.
So you're thinking we do this.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. It would give it like a flower appearance on the map, but I was honestly kind of fine with that.
That's fine by me.
It was either that or we do
Like split
One
it
or
up
the
into
other.
blocks. I think the diagonal, having the spokes, I think will work. We'll have cross streets, obviously, like through everything. So I think the 8 lines will work.
Okay. The only reason I was thinking the other one, I'm only, and I, to be honest, I do want to do the diagonal. I'm just giving you counter thoughts. The reason I was thinking this one is because they could be more organic, like you could have ones like this.
That's true. I feel like what we're gonna like. My hope is that we'll end up with 8 quadrants around the central area, and then within each of those quadrant or within each of those sections, it will be this kind of natural
Insanity instant there.
Yeah,
Well, we could do the 4 as the mains, and then the central ones look like that. But I do like I really do like the easier quadrants here. Okay, so now the next question is the central area. The district right here. How big is this gonna be?
bigger than that.
Well, I know that. Using it as illustration for thinking points. Like, we need to have that be where the portal comes in, basically little shoppy looking things, locker room. The locker room is an important one, obviously, because usually when we do games, people die. You want them to be able to spawn here where there's stuff nearby. It's just.
I'm thinking we'll probably have beds and chests built into the design for different games. Like if a game.
Well, that's also.
You to
I want there to be an option for both. If people want their games to have a place to spawn, then they can have that. But if they portal in here, have a locker room to just establish yourself in the first place. Yeah, I usually put in a locker room, but it's just a question of how big do we want to have that central hub, because that will determine what the initial circle is going to be, and then we can spoke out from that. Because I'm getting a lot of sandstone. I'd like to start placing some of it. Like we could do the outside rims of color, but I can do the inside stuff like now because I'm getting the sandstone. I can start placing slabs.
Yeah, for sure. So we're like at what's going to be our end right now.
Right.
I would say kind of like the foot of where that mountain is, like where the mountain starts to really rise up. That could all be Central Plaza, because I'm planning on having like a lake or a fountain in the middle. And then maybe like a hotel locker type building or something next to that.
Okay, so you're thinking the size of the mountain itself. How about the size, the reach of the beacon?
Yeah,
it's a little bit less than that. Yeah, you can actually see that pretty easily if you go into your inventory when you're going up to nearby. You can see it when it starts to count down. It looks like it's about.
It's a bit further than here. Yeah, actually, that's perfect. It's like right here.
Okay, that will mean that the actual room for people to have games is in between here, where it's to stand still so we can see the distance there.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's that dig point?
Line yourself up with a beacon and keep going until you find it.
I think I found it. No, it's right here. So here.
Do you have any blocks? Can you build up?
Yeah, I'm about to do that.
Cool.
Keeping in mind that we're pretty deep into this game of Minecraft, when people build games, they're either going to be the size of tic-tac-toe, or, did you ever see Decked Out?
No.
Dude, it was a big game. I don't know if people are going to build that here, but that would be like a quadrant, which I think is okay. If people want to build that, then that's fine. We can always expand out further than that. But I guess that's a good size for the initial area, I think.
It's decent.
And that puts the pillager base in here. There's a village over there that we could either incorporate in or not. I think we should take the village and move it towards the center, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So start putting down slabs at it's level 72 at this point. Bottom slabs so that things can't spawn on them. And start sending them out in this direction and have the let's put a point there for where we want the central area to be.
Okay. Here.
You have flashier blocks at the moment.
Ta-da!
Okay. Looks good to me. Okay.
Well,
I can work with that.
let's
That
start
gives me
flattening
something extra
stuff.
to do that instead of only removal.
Mm.
Because that gets tedious. Although the explosions are nice. Did you see there was did you see the reason that the place looks so simple in there? By the way?
You were blast proofing it, eh?
Yeah, I did. It's got watered roof
Very impressive.
with watered walls on the side too, next to the chest. So yeah, and it worked. They didn't explode. It's nice. All right, that was mainly it. We really needed to come here and start planning this out because because people are coming to help now too, and I want to be able to.
Can we mark how high we're building the roads? You said 72.
72, yes.
Can we put some slabs to mark it?
Let me go grab some slabs actually.
Well, you know what? Why
Sounds
don't we
like
just
having it.
quickly flatten the edges of this quadrant? It will take us like 5 minutes.
Okay. It's about to be dark, and I can go grab a bunch of slabs really fast. Here, hold on.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 25 seconds for it to be dark. And there's only 3 people on the server right now, so we should be able to sleep.
Perfect.
I don't count 80 because 80 is in the nether. Always in the nether. 3, 2, 1, there. Someone wanted to know why S never has normal blocks on them.
Why do I never have normal blocks on me?
Well, the part that really got me was that they said ass instead of ads on accident. I think they were spell checked.
Oh, ass never has normal blocks because I don't do stuff normal in this game. I haven't built a wheat farm. Nothing like that.
You haven't even built a wheat farm, huh?
No. I don't have a wheat farm. I have 2 cows and a boat. That's about as close as I've got to food. Did you see my farm that I built over the ocean here?
I did see that. That looked like wheat.
That's it. That's my farm.
That is technically a wheat farm.
I think it's potatoes, actually, but it's beautiful.
Trying to find the point. There, right there. Bell.
Don't do that.
Someone ducked us. Now I know why there was a line going straight across here like this. This was their 64 level.
Yeah.
This makes sense now.
I was ambitious.
Yes, you were.
I'm gonna go dig out the other corner.
The man drinks a lot of milk. Does he?
My 3-year-old drinks chocolate milk exclusively.
Nope. Has their taste.
place she gets calories from.
There's the marker.
Did it? Oh, hey.
Oh, I was supposed to shear those. Fedrin was concerned about shearing the desert bushes.
Oh, so you could.
Yeah, that's the only place you can get them from.
Oh.
I wasn't even thinking about it until it was mentioned.
Alright. Fedrin gave me a gift.
Fedrin will be honestly one of the people that helps us out the most with this, because Fedrin's often looking for a way to help out, and this is probably going to be high on the priority list, I would bet.
Yeah. Yeah, Fedrin came and gave me a gift, so I'm gonna collect some desert bushes.
What did Fedrin give you?
All of my shovels and tools that I have right now.
Oh! Well, you know you could ask me that for that too.
I know. I already bugged you
Actually,
for it once.
I think that there are shovels inside the building there. 5. Oh, I don't think they're leveled up shovels though. Never mind. They're efficiency 2. Alright. There is what you got marked on this side. There. And we should probably have this be probably sandstone 5 wide with a colored mark on the edge of at least 1 to 2 width. What do you think? 1 or 2? I think 2 might look a little fat, but it might look pretty good. I'm not sure.
2, it's fine by me. What do you feel the best?
I don't know.
I like both one
You're honestly, I'm gonna count on you for the aesthetics of this.
Oh boy. I need to hire Ken. What do you want, 1 or 2? What is the question?
Okay, so if we have where are you?
I'm coming.
If we have the path, five wide.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And we want to have colored quadrants.
Yes.
So how do we mark the colored quadrants? Do we have this be 1 block wide or 2 block wide?
Do a 2 block wide, and maybe for now we can do a sandstone wall.
Yeah, we gotta decide on what we're gonna actually use for the colors too.
Yeah, that will have to come.
Obviously,
wall for now.
the two easy answers are, of course, the terracotta and the concrete. Concrete is a nice bright color. The terracotta might fit the environment better, and we have a mesa nearby.
That's
And
true.
a lush biome underneath us.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't notice all those lush trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, that indicates the lush biome underneath us. So there's lots of
sweet.
clay down there.
Probably do terracotta then.
Okay, we'll do terracotta. We'll pick the 8 colors of terracotta and use that for the edging. I just wish that those would be available in slab form, because I like to do slabs if I can.
That'd be nice.
That's fine. All right. Anything else you want to cover?
I'm just gonna plant the desert while I'm here. I'm just gonna start planting shit.
All right. I am probably going to go back to my base and keep working on what I was working on. I wanted to hit you while I was here. I did flattening on here earlier today.
Awesome. No,
I
you've
took
been
this
doing a lot.
down another 2 or 3 levels. Well, four levels because I do 2 at a time.
Awesome.
yeah.
No, you've done way more than I have, so it's awesome.
I'm just keeping busy. And if you do want to get, let me show you where the guys are, because you can just set them up to pick up sand for you.
Okay.
I have them in the other village in that tall building.
Oh, okay.
And there's a chest in there with amethyst and a jukebox with a scary disc in it.
Cool. Perfect sound for sleeping.
Of course, the guy always seems to be glitching through the wall somehow. He's leashed. You wouldn't know it, but he's leashed. He keeps appearing back inside. Oh, I see how he's doing it. There's a hole there. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, I'll trap you in here forever. I feel like you're torturing the poor creatures.
They seem to like it.
Whatever floats their boat, I guess.
Right, if you want that one to follow you, I think you're the one who has to give it a piece of sand.
Okay, I got ideas. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna use my
If you
board.
want to use it, you can. Obviously, you don't have to. But all right, I am going to be ending for the night. So you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. It's alright. Goodbye.
Have a good one, man. There. Set your spawn and eat food, please. Amy Gale says, set your spawn and eat food, please.
I'm reading the chat, and I know. Don't worry about me. It's okay. I'm a big boy.
Okay, so I am going to be wrapping it up right now. I'm sorry it was such a short stream, but what are you going to do? That's what happens. When Kurt was doing his thing, the only reason I even went live is because I thought that he was done. I was trying to be polite. Then I found out he was not, and I felt bad. But we're still here. I need to get going. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's tips and resubs, but you guys will survive. That's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Bye bye. Whom I guess I need to see. Well, also need to see Michael. Bye bye. Thanks.